Hi folks, my name is Jeanette Savina Cobb. I'm back again to show you the promise video about this little gift tag made with the bottom part of the water bottle. Last video I showed you how to make a sponge dauber from the bottle top. And today we're going to use the bottom part here to make this little tag with that it doubles as a candy holder. So what you need to start is a pair of scissors. You need some glue. I'm using some glue stick. You're going to need some very strong tape. You can use Suquane tape, and in this case I have some duct tape that's double-sided. You could also use score tape. This is about a ½ inch wide. You could probably get away with about a ¼ inch too. You're also going to need, of course, your water bottle, and you're going to need some cardstock and some scrapbook paper. Now what I've done is I've cut out 2 pieces from a sheet of cardstock that measure about 7 inches tall by about 3 3/4 inches wide. One of them I put a hole in here, and all of these have a little decorative top, which you don't really have to have, but if you have some way to decorate the top part, put a little hole in there, that's fine. I'm not really going to show you how to decorate so much as just how to construct this thing. So you're also going to need a little bit of something to decorate, and I just have a little cutout that I cut out from my cutter, and then a little signs that I printed out and cut out, which just says "Sweets for a Sweetie," and you might need a little ribbon, or in this case I have a little cord. Okay, so let's get started. Once you've got these cut out and you've got a 2-inch circle cut out, you need 2. This is going to be pretty much your base of the card, and this is going to be the decorative top of the card. On one of the base, you're going to need to cut out 2 inches, about a 2½ inch hole rather, about 3/4 inch from the bottom, but you can actually put it anywhere on the card as long as it's centered somewhere on the card, and the hole is 2½ inches wide. That's 2½ inches, and the reason it's 2½ inches is because this 16.9 ounce bottle, the circumference of this is 2½ inches wide. So what you want to do is cut it down to the second ridge. Now most of these bottles have little ridges on the bottom. This one does, and what I did was I'm cutting it just to the second ridge. Now of course before you get started you want to have nice clean hands, because you're going to be handling candy that somebody else might be eating, or unless you're going to eat it. Now I already have one that's kind of clean, so I'm going to use this one here. Now once you've got the 2 ridges, this ridge and that ridge, cut off the bottom of your bottle, what you need to do is find a way to make it lay flat. And what I'm going to do is I am going to just make slits up to that first crease. Now these slits are going to help you to spread this. Now make them about maybe a ½ inch apart. It's nice to have a good pair of scissors. And then you're going to fold all these down. Now if they don't want to stay down, don't worry, because you're going to be doing a little bit of trimming on these too. Okay. Now I like to just kind of fold them all the way down, so you've got sort of like a little flower, and then just trim till they're about 1/8 inch away from the circle of the bottle bottom. You should be fine. Okay, so now you still have your little flaps here, okay? They have to be spread. All right. Now that you've got that done, let's take the top decorative part, your scrapbook paper or however you're going to decorate the top, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this to one of the base pieces. And I'm using just a regular glue stick here. I'm not going to worry about putting that centerpiece in yet, but I just want to line this up close as possible. The glue stick just gives you a little bit of time to adhere this down perfectly. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. Let me get... Okay, now what you want to do is you want to take your top and just fit it in there. Right into the crease, so it sits like that. And now you're going to have all of these things spread. Now, how are you going to keep those down? Well, it's a little bit tricky from here. What I am using is some double-sided tape to put it all the way around so it stays down and so that it glues to the bottom of this. So I have some little pieces that I have cut, and I'm just going to press them down all the way around. Just to hold those down. Well, this has got to be some strong tape, okay? Remember that. Just get the strongest two-sided tape that you can find. And this duct tape, this double-sided duct tape, is for insulating, so let me grab some more. I didn't cut off enough pieces here. And one more piece, just for good measure. Well, before I put that one down, I'm going to start taking these off. We're peeling off the top part and exposing that adhesive. Sure we are. Okay. This is the boring part, where I got to get all these little pieces of tape off of here. It helps when you have little fingernails. Goes the glue. Oops. Okay, come on. Almost done. Okay, there we go. Now, assuming that this is nice and clean, well, first I want to put a little bit more glue on this thing because I'm getting ready to glue it to the top or to the bottom part. Now, incidentally, if you want this file, just let me know. If you want it in a GSD or a DXF or even an EPS, I have this file available. Just give me a holler on the website, which is I'm sorry, not J Savina, Savvy Gal Wall Decals or Chucky Bird Wall Art, and I will give it to you as if you give me your email address. I can send you the file. So anyway, let's fill it with candy now. This time I'm going to use some Skittles. You don't want to overfill it. Some of the Skittles want to stick. Okay. Then I want to line this up. Let me do a little better job of that. We're going to line this up, and I think I might have too many Skittles in here. Okay, there you go. Now to decorate this, I just have this little piece here that I'm going to put some glue on. Now you can use lace, and you can use, just about anything. Stick that around here. Try not to tear it. Now you could actually do this before you stick this together too. Alright, here we go. Okay. I also have a little circle here that I'm going to stick right here. And I'm going to use some dimensional dots for my little tag that says sweets. Sweets for a sweetie. Oh, how about taking the top adhesive off? That always helps. Okay. Right there. And then top it off with a little bit of a ribbon here. Any color. This is actually not ribbon, this is a cord. And I'm just going to tie it. And there you have it. Got your little sweet treat. Okay, if you have any questions, you can contact me at Chucky Bird Wall Art on Etsy, or Savvy Gal Wall Decals on Etsy, and I'll have the link to those two at the end of this video. I hope you'll make it and send me pictures of what you came up with. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.